I'm going to help you configure a Spring Boot application using Intellij IDEA. So as you all know, Intellij IDEA is a very popular editor used to configure different projects. So I'm going to use Intellij IDEA to configure my Java project. So Intellij IDEA has two versions. One is community version and the other one is ultimate version. I'm going with the ultimate edition here because it has lots of features that makes the development task easy or the configuration of projects easy. So I'm going with this particular ultimate edition. You can also try out ultimate edition for a month, which is free. So they provide the free trial versions for a month and see how it goes. So now I'm going to walk you through how to create a Spring Boot project. So as part of that, I'm just opening up the IDE. So as you can see, I've already have a project rubbish bin configured here. So I'm going to create a new project. So which is file, new project. And the configuration for creating a Spring Boot project is Spring Initializer. So it helps in creating the Spring Boot application very easy. So I'm going to choose this option. And another note which I would like to add is Intellij IDEA's ultimate version only has this particular configuration. The community version doesn't have the Spring Initializer configuration. So this is one of the features which I liked about ultimate version. So I'm going to select it. It is already pre-selected because the other project which I did, the rubbish bin project, was a Spring Boot project. So that's why it's pre-selected. So click on next. Spring Boot is a Maven project. So I'm going to configure that. The Maven configurations for the pom.xml. So it needs group, artifact, version, and package. So here I'm going to create a test project. So the group will be test group. Artifact is test. Maven, because that's going to be the build tool I'm going to use. Java, jar. So as you know, Spring Boot is going to create a standalone Java application. So it can be packaged to jar. Even though it can behave as a web application, it can be packaged into a jar. Java version is going to be 8 because that is the version JDK available in my local machine. Version, the default one. Description is demo project for Spring Boot. The package, which is going to be the group and the artifact details. So test group and test is the name of the project. Click on next. Now I'm going to so these configurations are provided by Intellij IDEA in order to enhance the development process easy. So as part of that, I'm going to select Lombok. So which is an annotation library which makes the development task easy. So what Intellij IDEA does is that it adds this particular library as a Maven dependency inside the pom.xml. So the project name test and the location is the default location for Intellij IDEA projects, which is IDEA projects. and test. So click on finish. So I already have a test project, so that's why it's asking me to overwrite it. So I'm clicking on next, and I'm going to open it in a fresh window. So clicking on new window. So that's it. The first level of creation of Spring Boot project is done. So let us walk through each of the folder structures.